is Chico Brenes. We're here in Delhi City. This is the town where I grew up. This is where I started skateboarding, actually. One of the spots over here in the Delhi City part. So we're here just skating the curb, having fun, and just visiting my old stomping grounds. I was born in Nicaragua in 1975. During that time, there was the Civil War going on in Nicaragua. They were recruiting like young kids to go and help fight the war that was going on at the time. So my mom decided it was time for us to move to the United States. Came to the US in '85, crossed the border through all Central America, arriving into Mexico, Tijuana, and then paying a coyote to get us across, and that's how we got here to the United States. About like a year later or two, like maybe in 86, 87, that's when I fell in love with skateboarding. I remember asking people, hey, can I borrow your board? Can I borrow it? Because I couldn't afford a board at the time. Until one day, like my grandma, we bugged her so much that she bought a board for me and my brother to share. And it was a Toys R Us board. Like, it was like that thick. Plastic wheels. It had all like the, you know, like the tail guards and everything like that. Mike Carroll lived up the street from me, so he would give me like used boards. Jim Thiebaud was hooking me up with some real boards. The real was just getting started. They started flowing me boards. And then it just took like one call just from Javante Turner, like to get me on World. I remember he went to the payphone across the street from Embarcadero, called Rodney Mullen. Rodney Mullen was a team manager at the time. And it's like, hey, I want, you know, we want Chico on the team. And then Javante was like, hey, call Rodney. Called Rodney, and next thing you know, I'm getting World boxes with the World like logo, and I'm just like, what? You know, it's Christmas. I remember one time just coming back from a tour, going to FTC, and Kent, you know, the owner of FTC was like, hey, we have your board on the wall. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, we have your pro. We have you, Day One, and Shiloh. Like, so that's how I found out that I turned pro. So I was like, hey, I guess I'm pro now, you know? I don't have the original board from 1992 when I first turned pro, but someone sent me this artwork. I'm gonna open it up. This was one of my first graphics from 1992 World Industries. The only thing I have, I couldn't keep the board because back in the days we weren't even thinking like that. We just ride it or get rid of it or whatever. And I have like an original sticker, that's the only thing. But this is like from Armor Key, there was only 10 of 10 it looks like, but I'm super excited. Gabriel, man, thank you. In like 92, 93, when Girl was about to get started, I remember sitting at the courthouse in Santa Monica and Gavin's going through the list of everybody who's gonna be on Girl. It was like Javante, Sean Sheffy, Eric Costin, you know, all this. And I'm sitting there waiting for my name to get mentioned because I'm already hanging with those guys. I'm getting paid by World, but I'm riding Girl boards, bro, like at that time, because I was just like, love those, you know, those were my boys, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting there waiting for my name, and my name never came. And I was like, damn, that shit's gonna be tight. But deep down, I was like, it's so hurt. That's when Chocolate was pretty much started because, you know, they felt like they left somebody. So in 94, you know, Chocolate was born, and I guess I was like one of the first members that they brought on the team. This is the Bay Blocks. Yeah, we ended up getting that shot, and like 2 weeks later, it was the cover. And it was my only cover. Mark Gonzalez did all the funny stuff in there.
That's amazing.
At the time, I was just living here and just doing my own thing over here, you know, and it seems like they were moving in a different direction, you know, with that younger generation and everything like that. So I just decided just to like kind of like part ways and just do my own thing. When I left, I started writing just all kinds of different shapes. Like, I just started going back to like when I first began skateboarding and writing like old like cowboys, like the Tommy Guerrero, like all different shapes, and just seeing what was possible. And it just like made me get out there and skate more. I went to Home Depot with my daughter here in Delhi City, And I got a 2x4, went home, drilled some holes, put a little bit of grip, and I went to Potrero. And next thing you know, I'm skating the bank, and I'm like, it started flipping, dude. And that's how the name actually began. Like, that's how Chico Stix got started. When I had my injury in 2016, when I was in Taiwan, filming for the LRG video, and I tore my ACL, meniscus, and MCL, that's when I started like getting into cycling. That's when everything all began. To tell you the truth, for me, I thought it was gonna be over. When it happened, I was like 38, 39 maybe, and I was like, dude, I'm not gonna come back from this, you know? But your body's an amazing machine. It actually helped me get back to the level of skateboarding that even better, I feel like, than I was before. In the beginning, yeah, I was just riding a lot of road. So when I got that gravel bike, it was really cool just to get away from the road and just wander off in the mountains, man. Jay did the design, and the colors came from the national bird of Nicaragua, which is where I'm from. You actually like went in deep into my history and, you know, came up with something really creative and cool, man. So pretty stoked on that. Skateboarding saved my life, and now cycling saving my skateboarding, man.